Scott Simpson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a pleasure to speak for me in what will be the last contribution I make to this Parliament in this session this year. And, Sir, as I came into Parliament this morning, I noted with due consideration that Parliament is actually wrapped for Christmas as we speak. The building is encased in a blue and white wrapping, very festive, I thought, and very appropriate given the time of year and also what a good year it's been for this government. Sir, I'd like to commence by joining with others in thanking you and your other presiding members for the work that you do on behalf of our Parliament and for keeping us all in line and in order most of the time. I also want to join with others in thanking all the people around this precinct that help make our jobs so doable and make us look like we know what we're doing most of the time. There are the people that we see, and then there are the people that we don't see. But we know that they all do a diligent, thorough, professional job on our behalf, and they all make a contribution, sir, to this wonderful amalgam, this wonderful little intimate, precious, fragile democracy that we have and that is so precious to all New Zealanders. And I think that's important, sir, that everybody makes a contribution because it is a participatory democracy and it's one that we can all, I think, be proud of. This has been a great year for the government, Mr. Speaker. It's been a great year for the Prime Minister. It's been a great year for the National Party, and it's been a great year for New Zealand. We're a party, sir, that's not afraid of big, bold, visionary ideas for New Zealand, and we've got a lot yet to come. And we are ambitious and remain ambitious for New Zealand. And, sir, one of the Prime Minister's most endearing features, in my humble opinion, is that his relentless optimism for New Zealand and New Zealanders shines through on every possible occasion. He's positive, he's good-humoured, he's light of manner, but he's on top of the detail, and he does, sir, I think, a terrific job for all New Zealanders. His hope, energy and effort for and on behalf of New Zealanders, I think, has shone out this year. Sir, I've got the great privilege to represent one of the most beautiful electorates in the country. It's the Coromandel electorate, and I'm pleased to report to the House that this year has seen incredibly strong economic growth in my part of the world. We've got a faster growth than many other parts of the country. We've got tourism numbers that are going up. 3 million tourists have visited New Zealand in the last 12 months. Many have made their way to my part of the world, and our region is benefiting for it. Unemployment is down, residential construction is up, local contribution to GDP has increased, and more people are moving to the region, mostly from Auckland, because it's actually been my part of the world that has been the net beneficiary of the so-called Auckland property crisis. People who are selling their homes in Auckland, coming to the Coromandel, buying beautiful homes in Thames, Te Aroha, Ngāti, Apairoa and around the peninsula, and they can invest in a beautiful region. They get great communities, great schools, great councils, great quality of parliamentary representation. What more could they want, Mr. Speaker? And we welcome them with open arms. Sir, this is a government that I'm very proud to be a member of because we've got a strategy that is all about creating an environment in which businesses and people can flourish, and an environment that allows the private sector to invest, to grow jobs and to create business opportunities for all New Zealanders. Sir, this debate has been centred. Many previous contributors have nominated their Person of the Year or People of the Year and given awards. I want to acknowledge as my Politician of the Year, notwithstanding the very good work done by the Prime Minister, the National Party Cabinet and my colleagues on this side of the House, but for me, Tim Grocer, I think, has absolutely done a wonderful job on behalf of all New Zealanders, and it will be our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren yet born who will be the ultimate beneficiaries of the Honourable Tim Grocer's work on our behalf this year. The contribution that he's made cannot simply be overstated. And I'm only sorry, Mr Speaker, that this House is going to miss the opportunity of hearing a valedictory speech from Tim Grosser, because I think that the House will be the poorer for that missed opportunity. But I know that he will do great work on our behalf, and I want to congratulate him and wish him well as he embarks upon a career in Washington. So I just want to finish my contribution by making one last comment, and it's a quote from former President Ronald Reagan, who says that back in 1981, he said, "Christmas is a state of mind. It's found throughout the year whenever faith overcomes doubt, hope conquers despair, and love triumphs over hate." Merry Christmas to you all. Come visit the Coromandel. Yeah.